Right now we hope that you're filled with the same yes feeling we had when we were planning our new life years ago. You're probably also a bit scared, and that's totally normal. You're doing something most people don't dare to do. Hi, and welcome to lesson number 14, the last lesson of them all.
Are you set? Are you ready?
Are you ready to go? Or do you still have doubts? Are still wondering, is this really me? Then it's pretty normal, because you are in a huge process.
Yeah, I think you already realized that it takes a lot of hard work to get where you are now, or even to get to be that traveler you want to be.
And right now you are at lesson number 14. You have all the tools that you need. You have all our experience. You have learned from our mistakes. And you probably have gained a lot of knowledge and ideas yourself, because we don't have all the answers, but you probably have found some answers for yourself, because this is your life and this is your travels.
So the feeling of freedom is just around the corner.
And the feeling of freedom is amazing.
Yeah. You wouldn't trade it for anything.
At least I wouldn't.
No.
No.
We also hope that these lessons have given you some aha moments. Some aha, okay, this is actually not that bad, or this is not that difficult.
Or maybe, aha, this is who I really am, and this is what I actually want. I thought it was something different. But you realize that, well, I don't want what I thought I wanted. I want this. And that's an aha moment too.
Yeah. We're just happy to share this experience with you, and our experience and our mistakes and all that.
Yeah.
To share it with you and making sure that more people are going to feel this fantastic.
It's joy like no other.
Yeah.
Every day.
Really.
So for us, sharing is super important, and that's why we're here today, to tell you that you can do this, because we did it. We're regular people from Denmark. We are nothing special, but we did it, and so can you.
Of course you can. You might realize you have more confidence in your decision now. All the waiting time is just exciting to still tell people or new acquaintances that this is what I'm gonna do, and I have the plan for it, and I'm going there, and you'll be surprised how many will say, wow, I wish I could do that.
And you're the hero that actually does this. It's incredible. And the time that you're waiting, or earning money, or waiting for something else to happen before you can go traveling, that time you're going to not just dream anymore, but you are going to plan now. And you are going, I'll put that on my bucket list too, because I want that, because you are going to get this. It's not dreams anymore. It's not something that you have to push aside because something else is in the way. This is going to be your new life.
Ain't it that exciting?
It's super exciting.
Yeah.
Right now we have been in Spain for, unfortunately, most of the coronavirus period of time. But we have decided, we have the vaccine now, and we have learned how to move around and what precautions to take. So in 2022 we are going traveling again, because we need more adventure. We are hooked on this adventure, and Spain is lovely, and it's been a fantastic time, but it's like, for now we are done with Spain, and now we need to see more. And that's the way that things can change all the time. You might also be scared, and you might think, oh my god, what am I throwing myself into? I can't do this, or this is crazy, and other people were right. Who am I to go on living a new life? But you are. you are entitled to do whatever you want. So go ahead and throw away these doubts and work on them instead, and find out a solution of why are you so doubtful and what are the things you are doubting. Because there's an answer to everything. Hello, my dear.
Hello.
Yeah. He wanted to be in the last part too. Yeah. So don't be afraid. Just work on the things that you're doubtful about, because there's always an answer to them.
And maybe take a step back and look, what is it I'm worried about? Is it worth being so worried about, or can I find a solution? Of course you can. You are here now. Lesson 14. It's the last step of...
This is the last step. This is the step where you tell yourself, yes, I'm at the end of this. I have learned everything that I can. And it's okay to go back and look at the other lessons once again, because you weren't quite sure if you did it right, or you found out something else that you need to put in these lessons, and maybe slightly change the plans that you have today. But you have been through these lessons, and they have given you all the tools you need to become a traveler.
Yeah, maybe you've even totally changed the way you were going traveling. But no matter. You're there and you're going.
Because you've made the decision. You remember? We talked about making the decision. That was the most difficult part of them all. And when you bought this course, you made the decision. You actually invested in your new life. But we also talked about that you don't just become a traveler overnight and get up and go to the airport and that's how you're gonna live from now on. You have to work for it, and you have to make sacrifices, and you have to earn money. There will be people who will bring you down, and people say, you're crazy, you can't do that. Don't let them bring you down, because this has nothing to do with you or your decision or your new life. It's just either jealousy or an envy that they don't dare to do the same as you. So these people, don't listen to them. They will always be there. They were there for us.
Yeah.
And they're there for everybody else. And
a lot of them, I turned it around, and don't be envy of something you might want to do. I just turned it around and made it like, okay, you are negative input for me, but maybe this negativity is because I got the guts, like you have now, the guts to do it, to make the leap, take the leap into this traveling world.
You are living out your dream. And you have been working towards this for the past 13 lessons. And in a moment you're going out there and you're doing all the things that even the negative people didn't expect you to do. So pat yourself on the back and raise your head up high, because you are so much more than most people around you ever imagined that you would be. Do you remember the first day that we were out there, the first time we sat in the motorhome and we knew that we were on the way?
It was unbelievable that we could sit there and say, okay, I'm not going on to work on Monday, and everything is new for me, and it's time to just look forward, not in the rearview mirror. It's just, what comes now is so much.
I remember that I felt like opening the window and shouting out that I was the queen of the world, because I really felt like the queen of the world, sitting in that front seat and knowing I did this, we did this, and ahead of us is only adventure and only the things that we have planned we want to do. Not something that we had to do because some boss stood there and told us that this is what you're going to do today. I just felt incredibly great. It was like
Yeah, and the whole feeling about not having this schedule, this tight schedule, because this was not an ordinary vacation. It was a new life we were starting out. It was just, wonderful.
yeah, it was. It was one of the most amazing days I remember. Mostly, I felt victorious because I dared to do this, and I dared not to know exactly what was ahead of me, and I dared to open up and take in all this adventure that was probably out there. It was an incredible feeling.
A lot of the first days or weeks, we could look at each other and say, we're really doing this. This is really us doing this now for an unlimited time. Yeah. And every time it was like, Christmas Eve. I'm 50 now, but I remember still the feeling in your gut and your stomach on Christmas Eve when you were 6 years old, and oh my God, it's Christmas tomorrow again, and again tomorrow, and the day after. It was just,
We actually still look at each other almost every day and say, don't we have a great life? And we're not.
Aren't we lucky?
Aren't we the lucky ones? Because we are. We still wake up to mountains and sunshine and incredible weather and new experiences, and we learn something new every single day.
Yeah.
So it's not just for a few months that this is great. It's great if you open up and you just take it in. It's gonna be great every single day, no matter how long you're traveling for. It's like an adventure that never stops. You're almost there, actually.
You might even have a date.
At least you'll have an area of a date. Are you going in a month? Or are you going in 6 months? Or are you going in 2 years? You have a plan. As long as you have a plan and you have a goal and you're working towards that goal, then it doesn't matter how long time it's gonna take you.
And don't let yourself be put down if you realize, I have to postpone it I don't know how long, but if it's still there in you, you're going. It doesn't matter if it's today or next week. But if the dream is there and the traveling plans are there, everything becomes so much easier.
And you won't regret it. We haven't regretted it for a second, even on the down days, because I think we talked about you are going to have down days, but we still haven't regretted it. Then we just compare it to what we had, and then we think, it's not so bad after all.
No.
So you won't regret it. Just keep going
because from step one we took the decision until we got to traveling. It was about 4 or 5 months from the decision was made till we actually went, sat in the motorhome and said, wow, this is it.
Yeah, we had some things to do like you have, and maybe you have a longer time than 5 months. People around you are cheering for you right now because you are living out a dream that they actually really wanted to live out themselves. You have taken the step and you have decided that you are going to have a new life. That's amazing, and that's
and believe me, a lot of them are just waiting impatiently to see what comes next. What are we going to see from you? What are we going to hear from you? A lot of wonderful things, I bet.
So we bet the feeling that you have right now is mainly a very powerful feeling that you can do this and you are going to do this because you are on your way. You have made all the tasks that you should in the past 13 lessons. So you're almost there, actually. Having doubts is normal. Nobody has that much confidence that they say, I just do this. because there's a lot to be doubtful about.
But you will again realize that these doubts are minor compared to the ones you had before you started this course. So we are very happy to be the ones to push you the last little inch towards your dream.
And we know we have been pushing you, and we have been making you leave your comfort zone, and we have been making your life hard.
But that was the whole idea.
It was, because that was what you never got around to do yourself, even though you had the dream. So we have been pushing you, and we are promising you that it was all worth it.
There were no promise about this was going to be an easy course.
No,
But if it was that easy, it wouldn't be fun.
No, and we warned you from the beginning, and you're still here.
Yeah.
So
thank you for that.
Thank you so much, and you are a true hero.
So bugger off, get traveling, see the world before everyone else does.
So lean back and think about how much a hero you are, because today you deserve it, because you are a hero. You've come this far, and you are going to get so much further. Thank you.
Thank you.
And goodbye.
Goodbye.
If you're ever in doubt or feel stuck, take this course again, or contact us with the questions you might have. We want you to succeed and be happy too.